So no major surprises, but a few tasty replays to savour. Now to the boiling cauldron that is Easter Road for Hibs against Hearts for a place in the 5th round. To take you through it, Craig Patterson and Paul Mitchell.
With both teams falling at the first hurdle of the League Cup back in August, one of the Edinburgh Giants is set for a double cup disappointment this season. Hearts, having gone out of the Scottish Cup at the first attempt in back-to-back seasons in their history, they lost to Motherwell after a replay last season, while Hibs' last exit in their opening tie was 5 years ago when Rangers won 2-0 at Easter Road. Hibs made 2 changes from the 11 at Tynecastle last weekend. Rob Jones recalled is fit once more. John Rankin comes in. Out goes Stephen Tico and Alan O'Brien.
Hibs will go with a traditional 4-4-2 this afternoon. John Rankin returns to bolster the midfield alongside Bamba and Lewis Stevenson. That leaves Jonathan Johansson to provide ammunition for today's strike duo with Derek Riordan and Stephen Fletcher.
Well, Hearts played midweek against Motherwell were simply dreadful. 2 changes. Christoph Karapidas and Deveras Chesnauskis come in. Robbie Nielsen is out suspended. He's Hearts' most experienced player in this fixture. And Michael Stewart drops onto the bench.
Despite the recent lack of goals, Hearts stick with their 4-4-1-1 formation. Christos Karapidas and Ruben Palazuelos will sit in midfield, allowing David Chesnauskis, Andy Driver and David Abua to get forward in support of Christian Nadi.
Our referee is Craig Thompson. First time in the spotlight of an Edinburgh derby. So underway for the second time in just over a week. Early touch is important for both sides. Van Zanten. Better waits. Good driver. Bamba. He's out. Solid challenge back by Van Zanten. Oh, big moment for Mixu. Looking for his first derby win against Hearts. It'll be a nice time to do it.
Anytime's a good time in this particular fixture, but we know both out the CIS Cup, they're not going to win the league. This is the one competition both sides still have a real chance of winning.
John Rankin. A delightful ball, just too heavy. A great run from Johansson and from Riordan.
Almost too much in the ball when it goes straight down the middle like that. Very difficult to find a forward, but Hibs got a front 3 every time they get the ball. Johansson get up alongside Riordan and Fletcher.
Chesnauskis won it well, onto Nadi, returns it back into the box. Deveras Chesnauskis sends it deep, it's too deep. Andy Driver was coming in, Abua too, taking up good position, but the chip from the Lithuanian too heavy.
That's a real chance for Hearts. Good link-up play to get there, but the final ball has got to be decent. You see Andy Driver at the back post, comes off the outside of the boot, wide of that far stick.
Looking restrained, Shambalazlo, Mitsu Patalainen looking chill. Ball by Hawk, knocked away by Abua. Nadi's there, battling for it. Play out, says the referee. It's a beautiful ball through by Bamba. Fletcher let it go too long. That's a good save from the goalkeeper. Ball knocked away. Stephen Fletcher took too long.
What a chance for Hibs. A magnificent pass through. I thought Fletcher is just going to pick his spot. Hibs win the ball in midfield. Time in the run is perfect. He's onside. Now he's got a choice. Pass into the corner. Tries to take the keeper on. Bala gets a great touch on the ball. Just the fingertips. Enough to make the save. But that a real chance gone for Hibs.
Scored in the last derby match here. Really should have scored in this one. Away by Ben. Van Zanten. Zaliukas completely swipes air. And then wanted to look for the offside flag.
Well, I think he knows he's made a mistake. He'll just be happy. There's enough pace on the ball to get through to the goalkeeper, but in derby games, it's just little things like that can make such a difference.
Well, Derek Riordan was just making his presence felt in front of the goalkeeper. I don't think he raised his foot, so I don't really see what the problem was.
They're a well-protected species, goalkeepers, aren't they? You're not even allowed to stand in front of them nowadays.
Barlow flicks it on. Nadi trying to send it through. It's missed by Van Zanten. Driver going in. And McAlamby calmly collects. Well, there was a swipe at one end. There's been a swipe at the other.
Well, that's a magnificent bit of play from David Van Zanten after the initial mistake. Doesn't know what to do here. Misses the ball and then stretches a fantastic right leg out there.
Billy Davis, now the manager of Nottingham Forest. Christophe Bernat will be one of the players he'll be watching. Johnson concedes possession. Stevenson's trying to float it for Fletcher, brings it under control. He should play in Johansson, just couldn't get the pass away. And then Fletcher leaves his legs in, and Fletcher's in trouble here. It's a straight red card. He left the legs in, Christophe Bernat went down, and Stephen Fletcher becomes the first player in over 7 Edinburgh derbies to be red carded.
He's jumped into the challenge. It's again, I think it's the two-footed aspect that's got him the red card. Initially when the ball broke, I think it was there to be won. Christophe Bernat just next there. You can see Stephen Fletcher. When you see it again, you know, it's hard to tell just how much contact there is made, but the referee sees both feet going in and he thinks that's dangerous and he's decided red, and now Hibs have got a major problem.
Well, it never looks as bad in slow motion. He's the first Hibs player to be sent off since Dean Shields on Boxing Day in 2006. And in this cup tie with 30 minutes gone, Hibs are down to 10. Well, Nadi had made a great run. Chesnauskas was slow to get it to him, and that allowed Van Zanten to come back. Comes on to anti-driver, a little shuffle of the feet. Couldn't drive past. Wallace sets up his options. O'Bura goes in, the diving header. Might break to drive, and it does so. Christian Nadi! Only his second goal of the season. It's his second goal in this fixture. And Christian Nadi gives Hearts the lead in the Scottish Cup 4th round tie.
They've tried a couple of times, but it kept falling to players in maroon. There's the first effort. Ian Murray goes after it again. Andy Driver strikes it. Great awareness from Driver to pick out Nadi. And the big fella, who doesn't score many, he's in the right place at the right time to pick his spot.
He scored in his first Edinburgh derby. He's gone 3 without a goal against Hibs. But he's the hero so far this afternoon for Hearts, who take the lead. And Shabba's pleased. Chesnauskas loses out to Bamba. O'Bura though spots Anthony Driver. Driver goes in. That's a great ball across. No takers. Well, Andy Driver, as so often has been the case this season, has been the difference for Hearts.
Well, when he plays, Hearts look like a force up front. That's another magnificent ball. Get it in early.
Well, Michael Lambie, looks like he's hurt, and he's done his hamstring. And in the league match between these two back in October, it was the Hearts goalkeeper who lasted for 45 minutes. Well, why did he take it? Why on earth would he take that? Michael Lambie's basically saying he's done for the day.
He just needs to get through to half-time. You know, it's difficult to make the substitution just now. You know there's only seconds to go, but if Hearts get half a chance, he's not going to be 100%.
And Hearts pressurise Michael Lambie in these closing seconds. Nadi strong enough to hold off Hogg, but the half-time whistle goes at Easter Road. A big moment on the half-hour mark for Craig Thompson. 8 years on the FIFA list, an experienced referee, and he decided that Stephen Fletcher had to go. Michael Lambie then beaten by Nadi after 38 minutes to ensure there'll be no back-to-back goalless draws in the Edinburgh derby for the first time in 58 matches. But Michael Lambie's work may be done. Hibs' work only just beginning. Half-time, Hibs 0, Hearts 1. Well, not a full house here at Easter Road, but those not here being well advised as to the scoreline.